Hi, in this video I'm going to guide you through on how to schedule a meeting with someone who just visited your website. Pretty much it. Like obviously they visited my website and 2 minutes later we already have all the necessary information to kick things off and we pretty much scheduled that meeting. Right. This effective approach was pretty much done thanks to our B2B just because they have successfully mapped out this person over here that actually visited our website. So let's dive into it. On my RB2B dashboard, you can see how many new profiles, returning new website visits, and all of that, like all the good stuff I have. But then again, like the main question is whether all of these people are actually relevant. Either all of these people are actually matching my ICP. So there are bunch of approaches you can utilize to pretty much connect with all of these people. And thanks to Hirich and the integration which is available, this flow, it's pretty easy to set. Pretty much everyone can do it. So I've created a webhook over here in the account details. Oh, no, sorry, integrations. So in the integrations, I've set a webhook URL. This is the Herich using the Herich API, which means that every time somebody matches my search criteria, and we will dive into the search criteria a little bit later, but let's think of the technical setup over here. So what you will need to execute this is an RB2B account, obviously, and you will need a Herich account to automate your LinkedIn approach from this point on. So in Heydrich, we obviously have play around a little bit, but then again, we will dive into the details in a bit. What it really matters is that I have a campaign which matches on our B2B seniority, right? And to show you how that looks like, so our B2B has this cool feature like called hot leads and hot pages. So for the purpose of this demo, I have focused on the on the hot leads, and this is how I have set it up. So pretty much you name your filter. Yeah, if you want, you can input company revenue, but I focused on the company sizes. Obviously, anything with above 21, it's worth for me just reaching out to them. And then I have mapped out the owner, founders, the executive partner, VP, etc., etc. Obviously, you can add even more. You can add departments. You can add a category, states, and all of the good stuff. And now I have applied like all of these filters. When anyone is matching all of these filters, I want to send them to a webhook. So a webhook, and I will show you the integrational process behind it, obviously. So in the webhook, you pretty much say, well, if someone matches this criteria, send them to this webhook. So now let's check on what the webhook actually does. When you go to Hirich, you obviously then I have set a campaign. And this campaign is actually called RB2B Seniority, which is all good. And I have preset a sequence. The sequence is pretty straightforward. In my case, because this is an integration, pretty much goes with thank you for visiting HeyRich. Let's connect if you're interested to learn more about this integration, right? Because we are the automation tool, but in your case, it can really be anything. Over here, you can see that the reply rate is actually 41% because this is not a cold audience. This is an audience who actually visited your website, know who you are, know what you do. And when you send that connection request or a DM, obviously the chances of getting a response are much higher compared to anything else, really. And when the connection request is sent, if there is no acceptance, all good. We do not want to oversaturate the audience. We will just do an end. But nevertheless, when they do accept it, we follow up them with a simple message. Hey, I'm glad we've connected. We just released a new integration with RB2B, which allows Hirich users to automate a flow like this one. Simple. Person visits your website, RB2B does its magic, and Hirich takes care of the LinkedIn side. Let me know if you'd like to learn more about it. Once you have this campaign done, pretty much it's running, and all you it's like on autopilot. Really, anyone matches the search criteria, the hot page, the hot leads over here will be sent to this campaign. On the technical side of things, in the integration part, we obviously have RB2B in place. So all you need to do is click on linked account, or linked to specific, and you see that I already have, you select to which campaign. So you have to build out the campaign first. Second, you select the campaign. And third is generate, apply, and generate a URL. Once you have the URL like this, you just copy it, go back to RB2B, go to integrations tab, and over here in webhooks, you pretty much just apply the same URL from here and send a testing event. When you get a response to 100, this means that the integration is set properly and now you are receiving data. When you click on that send button, you will end up with a payload like this one, and you can pretty much see the first name that will pop up, and it's a test payload of Adam Robinson. That's all there is. So this is a way to set up personalized flow when it comes to hot leads in our B2B to be reached out on LinkedIn and get cool messages such as "Let's meet up" 2 minutes right after they've visited your website. So hope it makes sense, and yeah, let me know.